From the most hidden chest location to creepy gravestone messages, here are 14 hidden Blox Fruits things you didn't know existed. I've always wondered why there are igloos we can't enter on the docks for, but I just found out that you can actually enter these. Just get the perfect angle and flash step inside of them, where you will find a secret chest. I think these are the least looted chests in the whole game. What's even better is that you can see through them once you're inside. It's a perfect hiding spot since you can see everyone, but no one can see you. And you can use it to make sure your friends don't sneak up on you. Well, I can't because I don't have any friends. The Great Tree is the third island in the third sea, and if you have access to it, you might consider yourself a pro. But you probably didn't know about this NPC that lets you extend your crew by 1 slot for 2,000 fragments. His name is Crew Captain, and he'll let you extend your crew up to 30 slots. So if you want to have a crew with 30 people, you'll need 30,000 fragments to extend it up to 30 slots. Jeez, that's a lot of fragments. But in case you don't have a crew and talk to him, he'll just say, "What's up? Nothing much, man. What about you?" Did you know that there's a hidden maze in the Marine Fortress? This is definitely one of the most interesting secrets hidden in the first sea. But unfortunately, if you don't have a dark blade, you won't be able to enter it. You need to go to the back of the fortress and look for a wall that's a different shade than the rest. Open it with your dark blade and voila! This maze is mainly used to obtain a love letter, which is needed to complete the Sun Quest, which upgrades the dark blade to the V2 variant. There's no way you already knew about this. You probably don't even have a dark blade, but at least you have friends. But here's an NPC many of you still don't know about. If you go to the green zone in the second sea and get all the way up to the highest point on the largest plant, you'll find an NPC called Mysterious Man. He will sell you the true triple katana for 2 million belly, but you must have all 3 legendary swords, Sadi, Wando, and Shisui. You can buy these from the legendary sword dealer, who only spawns at certain intervals throughout the game. On top of that, you must have 300 mastery on all 3 of these swords. Only then will you be able to get a true triple katana. Most of you don't know about the cave in the frozen village. Wait, what? You already know about it? Alright, but there's no way you know about this cave in the frozen village. It's located at the opposite side of the big cave, and inside of it you can find an NPC who will give you a love letter. This letter is part of the Sun Quest, so that means you can only enter if you have the dark blade. But here's a catch. You can simply flash step your way inside, but unfortunately if you do this, the NPC won't be there, so you won't be able to read the letter, but you'll still be able to see it. While we're still in the frozen village, let me show you another secret Blox Fruits hid from us. If you go over here and head into this log cabin, the one that's facing the sea, and look up, you'll see an attic. Climb up there and get that golden chest. I bet you didn't know about that one. Also, did you know that we got cursed chests back? Once you open it, the enemies will spawn, and you need to kill them in order to get high XP rewards. That's super cool. If you still haven't completed the fight with the Saber Expert, you probably don't know about this secret location. Head over to the desert island and look for a house that's partially engulfed in sand and has red doors. Now just head inside where you will be greeted. Once you're there, you need to find a way to unlock the secret room. Let me show you how to do that. Equip your torch and stand still next to the brown curtain. The curtains will burn down and reveal a secret room in which you'll find a wall with a poem and the cup sitting at this night table, I guess. You may be wondering what this room is. Well, all of this is a part of the puzzle you need to complete before fighting the Saber Expert. Comment down below if you've already completed this. The next one is hidden on purpose, and you must find it in order to complete the citizen request on the floating turtle island. Once you've killed 50 forest pirates and Captain Elephant, you'll need to find the hidden treasure. You will need to go here, smash this wall, and head inside. Inside you will find a chest, and once you loot it, you'll get the zebra cap, an accessory that gives you 12.5% more damage on sword and gun attacks, and 12.5% cooldown on the mentioned one. And despite this being super cool, not many people know about it. I honestly don't know how someone found this out. Did you know that you can set your spawn point from outside of the mansion, literally through the wall? Like, how do you spot that? I honestly don't know, but this might save you 0.001 seconds of your life someday. Now that's hidden. The Blox Fruits map is full of some random blocks sticking out from various places. The most famous one is that huge block sticking out in front of the haunted castle. No one knows how and why it's there. Devs had probably just forgotten to remove it, but I don't mind it honestly. There's also another block longer than it's supposed to be in the port town, which is just super funny. You probably didn't know that some of the gravestones in the graveyard make fun of special people's deaths. One of the gravestones appeared to be Fud 10's gravestone, and it implies how he once, when he was alive, said, "Can I have a gravestone?" Something's telling me he was working on the game with the rest of the developers, and jokingly said this. And now here it is. Luckily, he was just joking with his friends, and he's still alive, I guess? I wish I had friends to joke around with. Anyways, Fud10 was laying in his gravestone alone until update 13, when another gravestone finally got text. This was E's gravestone, and it said, if I get to BV, I will stop. And underneath that, there are 3 letters, TBA, which stands for to be announced. No one really knows what the purpose of his message was, but those 3 letters tell us that there's more things coming up, even though this was several updates ago, and we still don't know its meaning. The third and last gravestone was on behalf of Wenlock, and it says dead for disrespecting his masters. I guess he threw a few disrespectful jokes, but his friends still put on headphones in his graveyard so he could get a better experience while watching my videos. Throughout Blox Fruit's history, the game was constantly getting new hidden hints, and only the players with the sharpest pair of eyes were able to spot them. Here are some of them. The first hint is located in the cafe, and it says it exists. Even if some of you have already seen it, I bet you don't know what it means. But don't worry, I'll tell you. It means that the white aura does in fact exist. Or does it mean the One Piece is real? The second hint can be found in the awakening room, and it says life form, which hints that you need all the races to get white aura. And there's also another hint in the basement of the lab, and this one says undead, which hints us about zombies. And guess where the zombies are? At the graveyard, of course. And where can you get white aura? Also at the graveyard. Meaning that all of the hints since day 1 were implying that white aura will eventually exist. It's crazy how developers had this all planned out from the beginning. Did you know about this? Comment down below. Some of you may have already talked to this NPC called King Redhead, but I'm pretty sure none of you know what he's actually talking about. King Redhead is one of the most mysterious and developed NPCs in the whole entire game. He's located in the 2nd sea, and if you're in the 3rd sea and go back to the 2nd sea to talk to him, he'll say, hi, this is a mental image of myself. I'm currently sealed in the 3rd sea. And if you go back to the 3rd sea and look behind the sea castle, you'll see some sort of a stone tablet where King Redhead's body parts are sealed in. Here's a backstory if you don't know how that happened. Him and Rip Indra actually got in a fight, and Rip Indra absolutely destroyed him. But that wasn't enough, so he decided to cut him up and cement his body into one huge gravestone. No one knew Rip Indra was that crazy, huh? But if that wasn't hidden enough, this one is even crazier, being rated one of the best hiding spots in the game. This spot will make sure no one can ever find you, not even the admins. To hide here, you'll need to go to the ice castle, stand close to this wall, adjust your angle, and flash step your way inside of it. Not only is it the best hiding spot, but it's also huge, so you can, I don't know, train, test your moves, do some push-ups, anything. You can even bring your friends here and hang out with them all day long, and that's exactly what I was planning to do. Oh yeah, I just remembered I don't have any. There you have it, 14 hidden Blox Fruit things you didn't know existed. Make sure to subscribe and watch this video on the screen, or don't. I can't tell you what to do.